Hi Jan, we've come up and seen you today at the lovely Yea Riverside Caravan Park. A few months ago you come in and seen us and helped us design a new little caravan to suit your needs. What actually drove you to looking at the brand Paramount in the first place?
Well, Ian, prior to purchasing my Paramount, I did a lot of research online. I wanted a specific van to suit my needs, size and appliances and everything that I wanted in a van I've always wished for. And I wanted a reputable company, and after reading the reviews and the positivity about Paramount, I decided to come out to your yard and have a look at the Paramount, and I saw the ones that you had in the yard, and then I sat down with you and we decided to design the van that I wanted.
And from that, we've got a van now that we're actually using as part of our normal lineup. So from your design, we've actually seen a demographic and market that are downsizing or travelling by themselves. And they don't want a big encumbersome caravan to tow around Australia.
Well, that's the beauty of it, Ian, that the size that it is, it's easy to tow. I didn't have to upgrade my car. I always have single beds because I have the facility to take a friend away with me, or if someone comes to visit and wants to stay overnight, I have that availability.
Now, how likely would you be to recommend somebody, from your experience of going through from building a new caravan, being a first-time caravanning yourself, how would you recommend us to another customer? Like, what do you feel we could offer to other people?
Oh, Ian, the service that I got from not only yourselves, the design process and the colour choices and the layout that I wanted, the staff and the service was second to none. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
That's great to hear. Now, having a chance to have used your van a couple of times now, obviously moving house on wheels, they do get a couple of things go wrong. How have we supported you throughout that process?
Well, you're quite right, Ian. I had a couple of minor issues, and as soon as I notified the company of that, they were so quick with the response and had rectified any or the small items that I had problems with, and I was up and running and on the go again on my journey.
Oh, that's great. So we thank you very much, Jan, for being part of our group and enjoying our Paramount brand. And thank you again for helping us redesign a new layout that we didn't even think was what people were seeking for. So that's great.
It's a wonderful, wonderful caravan. Paramount is a wonderful, wonderful company. And thank you, Ian.
That's all right. You're welcome. Thank you, Peter and Christine, for inviting us into your lovely new Paramount Caravan. It would be nearly 12 years ago that you purchased your first one through Paramount Caravans. What was the attraction back then in purchasing your caravan?
Three things, Ian, actually. The name of the brand was number one priority for us. The quality of the build was number two. The actual layout of the van we first looked at won me over straight away. Just the layout of the van suited our needs at the time perfectly.
Now, given that you've come back and purchased a van second time round, certainly there's an abundance of brands there out in the market. How has Paramount ticked those boxes for you now going forward, that your travelling needs have changed? What was it that brought you back to a second time round?
Quality to build again. And they've kept up with the times, where the latest innovations, they are on top of it from a design point of view. They are up to the minute, and they custom build.
And the finish is excellent.
Excellent. Yeah.
And with your travelling needs, what's appealed to you on your new layout? So obviously this time round you've had the ability to custom build the caravan. What are some of the key points that you really love about this caravan you've got today?
Club lounge.
Where we're sitting, the club.
Yeah, these are great.
The club lounge is absolutely superb. And we have our slide out, and it's just perfect for our needs now.
Full ensuite.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, because your previous one was a custom like a combined shower toilet.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's great. So, given that you've had a couple of vans, obviously you've probably experienced some teething issues along the way. They're a moving house on wheels. How have we serviced you along that way when and if something has gone wrong for you?
Well, their ability to get on the job straight away. We've had a couple of issues, and their feedback to us, we ring to get the van serviced, and they're on it straight away. There's no delay, no, oh, we'll come in next week or whatever. They've been very, very good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. So if a new potential customer was looking at one of our vans today, what sort of advice would you give them in order to do their research and how they would go about securing what brand was going to suit them going forward?
Oh, well, again, the Paramount name has been out there for a very, very long time. Don't look for any Johnny-come-latelys. The custom building side of the thing is very, very important. We're able to adjust our door sizes, our drawer sizes, do little bits and pieces that other companies won't take on.
And obviously those changes have come from learning and experience that first time round to knowing what you need that second time round.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Choosing our colours, there's no hassle. You can choose whatever colour scheme you like.
Yeah, so it's like building a new little house really,
Yes.
isn't it?
It is
Yeah,
indeed.
that's right.
Yeah. So we thank you guys. Thank you for inviting me in your lovely new caravan today. We wish you all the best on your travels and hope you enjoy the next part of travelling with one of our wonderful Paramount Caravans.
Thanks,
Thank
Ian.
you.
Thanks a lot.
Ian.